Morning folks, and welcome back to the homestead. I'm Tony from Gagnon's Mountain Homestead. So we're going to go check on our critters real quick. See how the bunnies made it out overnight. See how the babies did. Let's go check on them. Good morning, bunnies. How we doing, Mama? Huh? How we doing? We got warm, wiggly bodies in there. We're good. That's what little baby bunny looks like. There he is. Little baby bunny. We'll put him back in with the rest. You go, Mama. It's okay. We're just showing the peoples. Alright. We'll feed all these bunnies, and we'll go take care of the rest of the critters. Alright, we're out here at the chicken coop. Let's go check our trap. I did set a trap out last night. And we're going to go look at it now. See who we got. There's somebody in it. Who is it? Oh, it looks like we had somebody guess it was a rat. And it looks like Templeton's in there. Huh, Templeton? Alright. Templeton's not happy. He's really not going to be happy. Alright. We'll set the trap out again in case there's more. Yeah, it's a rat. Alright, let's go take care of the chickies. Good morning, goats. How's everybody doing this fine day? Alright, let's get you all fed. Good morning, all the goats. How we doing? Hey, Diana. Let me fill the feeder. There you go, sweetie. Here you go. Here. Put some grains. Look out, Nubia. Look out, Nubia. I gotta get through. Benji, be nice. Ooh, look at that belly sticking out. A couple of them went outside. They're waiting for me to bring them their hemlock, so we'll go do that now. Hello, goats. Over there. One over there. A couple big branches. They do like their hemlock every day. Now it's Nubia's inside. Yesterday was Diana. Diana's over there by herself. Zan's gonna go join her. And now Jaina's going over and leaving Benji by himself. What's the matter, Benjamin? Hey, Benji. Okay. Now we gotta go see what we're gonna do with Templeton. I don't think Templeton's going to have a good day. I will, though. and the chickens will. We got a little project we want to do on the side-by-side here. We love this machine, but it's lacking in one area. Let me show you what I mean. So when your passenger is sitting over here and you're bouncing around, all you got to hang on to is this side rail here. And, you know, there's just not much. Now, some of the sport side-by-sides, I see they have handlebars that come out here for the passenger to hold on to. So it gave me an idea. I got to thinking. And we're going to build something like that for this side-by-side. Let me show you what we're going to do. We got these nice big 1 3/4 inch roll bar here, and then one on the other side there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bar between them, and then I'm going to put a handlebar coming out that's going to be removable so it doesn't have to stay there all the time. So the first thing we're going to have to do is remove this windshield. Really simple, 5 30-second Allen. I had to find a way to put the bar on here. I didn't want to weld to this because that's powder coated. I don't want to grind powder coat and all that. So what I did, I found these online. These clamps, they're made specifically for the 1 3/4 bar. And it's got 4 Allen screws to hold it in. So these clamps, they just go around this pipe like this, and then you put the screws in and hold it together, and it goes across here. So I'll have one on each side with a pipe welded to these halves here. So now we could have done it a different way. We could have used one of them clamps over on this side and then just have a bar come up. I could have clamped here and then just had a bar come straight out like this. But with this, if I have a bar going all the way across, I can use it for other things. I can put a speaker on it, a phone mount, lights, whatever I want. I can mount stuff to that bar. And so that's what we're going to do. And I have the abilities and the tools and everything in the metal to do it, so let's just do it. I'm going to do that at the 51. Actually, I'm going to go 51 1/4 because I can always cut more off. I can't add more to it. You've seen this saw before. Evolution metal saw works wonders. It's beautiful cold cutting. I love it. Alright, so we're going to get our grinder. We're just going to try to grind these out so it fits to this. And that's all. Alright, this could take a while. Alright, so we got this about as close as we're going to get it with a grinding wheel, I think. So now what we're going to do, we're going to clamp this on there, we're going to weld it on, and then we're going to get our length set for the other side. So let's go ahead and weld that on. Alright, we got it tacked on one side, everything's good. We're going to tack this side, and then we're going to bring it up to the side by side. Alright, both sides are tacked. So now we're going to bring that up to the side by side. Match this up and mark it for the other one. So we got our bar on there. We'll put the other side of the clamp on like that. found it. Let's not get it super tight yet because we're going to want to lift that up. Okay, we're right on the bend on this side. So we want to make sure we're on the bend on the other side. And everything fits. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark this right here. The bottom of the pipe has to sit. I can take this off. Put this on here, like so. And then we'll just mark this where it needs to be there. And then we'll know where we can grind. Just about there. That's perfect right there. I'll bring the welder over and I'll just tack that on right there. So what I've done here, I've put the other half of this clamp on so I can lift it up there and it'll be straight against it. So I'm going to go ahead and tack that on there. And then I'm going to have to take this apart to get that off so I can finish welding it. But I just want to make sure it's in the perfect place before I tack it. This is all nice and level the way it's supposed to be. My gaps are all good. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. Hold it so it's even, and then I'm just going to tack it right there. Alright, now we can take this off, finish up welding over there on the welding table. I took a little more disassembly than I anticipated. We took the bolts off here on both sides. And then up inside, we just loosened these two that hold the crossbar between the roll bar. And then I was able to pull these two apart enough to get the bar out. So now we're going to finish welding that up. We're going to put everything together and see how it looks. Alright, so that should hold. I have temporarily mounted the bar where it's going to go. It looks pretty good. It's kind of right on the angle here, but that's okay. This clamp will hold it on just fine. So now what we got to do, we got to figure out exactly where we want to have our handlebar. It's going to be even with the seat. So we're going to go in and sit there and mark where we want it. Here is where we want it. Now that I know where I want it, we're going to have a piece of pipe sticking out about 4 inches at a slight angle going upward, and that's what's going to stay there permanent. And then we'll have another one that slides into it and can lock in with a pin. Alright, we cut this piece of pipe here. It's going to stick out about 4 inches from this pipe. And we're going to round this out the same way we did the big pipe for the ends, and then we're going to weld it onto there. And we're going to have to drill a hole through it so that we can put a pin in it. So we're going to notch this out so it fits this pipe, then we're going to drill our hole through it, then we're going to weld it onto the pipe. So we have our piece cut, it's angled to fit, we have our hole drilled through it, we got it on at a 90-degree angle, we have a slight angle going up from where it's going to be, that way the handlebar will come up a little bit. Now we're ready to weld that piece on there. Alright, first I'm just going to tack it on, and then we'll check it. By the way, I love the way this table rolls around now. This is awesome. It's up at a good height for standing anyway. I can lower it down if I want. It works really well for standing. It's at a great height. I do want to get a tall stool. Alright, we're good. We got our angle. Everything's set. Let's go ahead and tack that on there. Alright, let's see how we look. The angle stayed. She looks really good just like that. I like it. So we're going to just weld her on. Weld that on there. Clean it up and make it all look nice and pretty. All welded on, it's all cleaned up. Now we got to get all the rust off and get this thing ready for paint. That's going to take a bit. Alright, this is what we came up with. We got 2 pipes here. I just cut a hole through the big one and put the little one through it, and then I drilled a hole for the pin. So you come over here. Hopefully you can see this. So we come over here like this. That's going to go in there. You take your pin. It goes like that. Lock it in place like so, and there you go. Here's your handlebar. So now, when the passenger's over here, they can hang on to the handlebar. They ain't gonna worry about falling out. They got something to hold on to. There we go. So now we gotta take this whole thing off. We'll take it apart, clean it up a little bit, and paint it, and then put it back on. Alright, we're out here in our specialized paint booth. We're just using rattle can Rust-Oleum. There. We'll let that sit, let it dry, and then we'll give her another coat. Alright, time to put our bar back in. Not back in, but put it in. It's never actually been in. Not permanently. And then we're going to just bolt everything back up together. Okay. All I'm doing, I'm just eyeballing it right there. Going straight across, she looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up just like that. Okay, I've completely changed what I'm going to do. I'm not going to drill any more holes. I feel with a clamp here and a clamp here, that's plenty to hold it on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to take my bolt and put it through the windshield. And I'm going to put a nut and washer on the other side, and that's going to be it. Tighten up this one. And that's all she wrote. If we can get that out. And there. So now we have our bar in place. Our windshield back on. We're good. Now we can put our handlebar on. Hang on. So now when we want our passenger to be safe, we get a handlebar. You notice the color I made it. Goes in there. Little clippy. Goes right through there. And that's it. Now we got a nice safe handle to hold on to. I'm not touching it because the paint's still a little tacky on it. But that's it. That's an awesome thingy. I love it. It's going to work great. So there, now we have a passenger handlebar. And then I did the bar going all the way across so I can mount stuff to it, like a speaker, maybe, or a phone holder or something like that. And it looks great. It looks part of it. I love it. That's an awesome job, Tony. Awesome job. Our windshield's still there. Works just like it did. It's got these rubber clamp, little rubber clips that go around. And then you put it there, and it locks into these rubber things here to hold it down if you want your windshield down. Like that. So everything works the same as it did. The only difference is I didn't do that one clamp to the bar here, but I really don't think I need it. As long as this is bolted there, we're good. So that's it, folks. I like it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, this whole project here. It's kind of fun to do. A little more safety for the side-by-side there for when we have a passenger, they're able to hold on to that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about this build, about my videos. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, from the mountain, folks, God bless.